I might miss the boat. I will miss the boat. Run! You're telling me I just tried to fight a level 20? I'm level 14! This is pretty exciting. So now that we have bear form, this is when the real show starts. I'm gonna be bussing it down. Honestly, my brain is kind of glitching. I don't know what the fuck to do now. Let me think about this. I need to put my Hearthstone back in Stormwind, but to get to Stormwind, okay, I need to go do boat bullshit. Alright, so we're going for the boats. Got it. Yow. What the fuck is up? It's 7:15 the next morning. Probably felt like 2 seconds for you, because I either cut this up and snipped it together, or maybe this is the start of the next video. I have no clue how I'm going to chop this up. Either way, it's time to get swifty with it. Let's buff up and figure out what the plan is. I'm going to do a little bit of thinking. I just sat down, so bear with me. I think the play is to hit some of these starter quests here. I'll run out of them pretty fast and start getting sketchy, and then I'll head over to Westfall, start hitting those, and we can ping pong back and forth between the two very easily as a druid. Using the Moonglade teleport, and I will move my Hearthstone to Westfall next time I'm over there, and then we'll have easy access to both starting zones. I think that's the play for sure. Let's start with these crawler legs just to get that going. I kind of wish that this bar situation here was a bit more customizable. I can pick the color, but I can't adjust the size. That's the issue. I mean, obviously I can make do with it, but a little bit of feedback for the creator. If they could add a size manipulation option cogwheel, just kind of tag it on the end or something, just to be able to essentially adjust the sizes. I would much prefer if these were the same size, more or less. I would want the mana a little bit bigger and the rage a bit smaller. In fact, both of them could be the size of the mana bar if you wanted, or you get what I'm trying to say. It just a little bit of a adjustment there, because it's pretty much how I adjust the swing timer size. They have the bar width and the bar height. They have all this stuff. If you could just kind of throw that in there, that'd be sick. But it's okay, I can work with this for now. No issues. I'm just used to having more customization there. I'm probably not going to kill multiple of these at the same time, just because I don't want to deal with extra poison stacks. I can't remove them quite yet. I mean, it's doable for sure, but on the off chance that I pull one that's a little too high of a level to hit consistently, I don't want to deal with it. It would just get annoying trying to kite it out. Even though I have hella utility. Doable, but not worth the headache. Also, after doing a little more digging, I think the offhand that we should go for is Grayson's Torch. We can get it from the Coastal Menace quest, and that is very doable before Deadmines, so I'll have an offhand to give me some sort of stats before we get into dungeons, so that way I'm not entirely trolling from that angle. And that one should last me until I can get a hold of the Totem of Infliction, which I believe would be the next best option. Unless I'm just going to simply go for a Sam stick which I then could pull from here, actually. The sleeper has awakened. There's an escort that I could do. But I want to say that escort's potentially scary, because I need to be able to walk through the woods without aggroing mobs. And you know how that goes. So that's the plan. We'll head over to Westfall in a little bit.
Goddess, watch over you. Illumine light your path.
I should really vendor clear out this inventory. And the fact that I haven't seen a bag drop means I should probably buy a 4th, call it a day, and just eat the 5 silver. It is what it is. I need a good chance at collecting more stuff, otherwise we're gonna be broke. That guy's gonna go for the thresher. Unfortunate. I'm gonna head this way, get these threshers over here. Try to bang out this quest. But these threshers can hit pretty hard. Luckily bear form's pretty damn tanky. Let's get this belt upgrade.
Peace be with you. Asha Fela. Go in peace.
These fucking bears stun more than the rogues, dude. It's actually insane. I wish the rogues in my dungeons would stun as much as these thistle bears. There's the bag we've been looking for, and it's an 8 slaughter. That makes me so happy because I don't get, you know, I was hoping that I wouldn't get a 6 slot bag after purchasing a full bar of bags, and I got an 8 slaughter, so that will work. I can use that to replace one of these 6. And then for my OCD, I'm gonna swap those 2 around because I like to have everything match as much as I can. Anywho, that's wonderful. I'm excited about that. What did I not grab out of there? Did I miss something? My brain kind of lagged. I don't think it was it. Oh, okay. I don't need that. I could do that quest, the Fall of Amatharon. I could, but then I'm gonna be running around in there. I figure it's not worth the time. Since we're gonna be using both starting zones, it's not really worth doing. I'm gonna go hit these turn-ins, grab the new pants, and I think we're just gonna head to Westfall. Not really a reason to stick around here, unless I might kill a mob or 2 just to ding. Go ahead and grab my spells from Dalaran, and then I'll head over. This is such a major upgrade. I mean, that should be obvious, but massive. This poor bear is stuck in a tree. I'm gonna try to get rid of him. Free the damn soul. That would suck to be trapped in a tree for eternity, I'll tell you what. Be free. I will not put your body to waste either. 2 light leather. His soul is thankful. And I'm thankful for the leather. We're gonna start making our way towards Westfall. I'll grab this on the way. It should allow us to ding. I decided to scroll Instagram, or at least attempt to, while we were flying. And I think I lost a couple brain cells, so I'm not going to do that again. Also, I think there's a bit of housekeeping that I could do here. I'm going to grab these spells. I'm going to hit the first aid trainer. I'm going to hit the leatherworking trainer. See if skinning needs to be upgraded. I'm going to grab that quest down there. Take it in, turn it in. And then we'll head over.
Hello. Till next we meet. May the stars guide you.
I got scammed. We need one more level. There's nothing that can be done. I'm found. Alright. We're just gonna have to roll. Is what it is. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I don't really have a way to fix that. I would have needed to grab either one more leather scrap or one more light leather. And there's not much. Okay, wait, actually. Alright, this is it, right here. It's a low chance, but it's possible. Fuck yes. That's how legends are born. Alright, let's get the next thing.
I am honored.
I don't think I need the vest. Should be chilling.
Good luck, friend.
Alright. Let's roll. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't showered in like 2 days, and that's a problem. So at some point today, we're gonna have to shower. That'll probably be the only break I take.
Goddess watch over
Just
you.
take a shower. I might go look at the sun for a minute. Let it seep into my eyes. And then I'll come back at some point. I don't know when that'll be. Definitely not right now, because I am stoked to get over into Westfall. Start cooking. Speaking of, before I do that, I'm gonna turn this quest in. I might miss the boat. I will miss the boat. Well, actually, right here. It's plausible. I might get over there. This is typically when I would use a speed potion or something. But I don't have that, so. Run! We're gonna miss it, and I can't even grab. I could land on that maybe, but fuck. Oh well. All right. Quick cut. It'll come back. I'm gonna stretch my legs or something.
Hello. Have a good one.
I'm getting chilled up my spine thinking about this shit. This is gonna be so much fun. Cannot wait for dungeons. I'm gonna have to make a montage of people's reactions to my fucking playthrough here. Healers are gonna inspect me and be like, what the hell? Oh no, did we DC? What the fuck? Yeah, I DC'd. This has gotta be an ultra add-on problem. Like, my music's still playing. Everything's chilling. My internet's fine. It's gotta be an ultra add-on problem because I have seen more people DC with the ultra add-on than anything else. It's gotta be ultra. Gotta be. I mean, there's no other way to explain it. Let me Yeah, like I can Google, YouTube, find videos. My internet is J chillin'. I've never had disconnect issues in the past. Never. I never disconnect playing hardcore normally. It's an Ultra add-on thing. Ultra add-on is causing disconnects. Straight up. It has to be. I haven't DC'd in many, many months. Um, it's gotta be an Ultra add-on issue. There's no other way to explain it. Ooh, wait, maybe it's the server. Ah, DDoS or something. It's just server. Okay. I mean, I can't really do anything about that if it's Ultra based. However, I have played through like actual DDoS attacks and not died before. So I can play that way. I don't have any issues playing that way. It just will slow me down. I can certainly mitigate the risk. It's just gonna slow me down. Basically, okay, so what I mean by mitigating the risk, if you're wondering how to deal with that kind of stuff, realistically, if it's an internet issue on your end, you need to solve that. But if it's not on your end, stay facing mobs. Do not turn your back unless you absolutely have to run. You want to fight one mob at a time, and you need to be facing it. Operate under the assumption that you're going to lose control of your character and nothing will be registered as an input. That being said, you want to fight things with max health. You want to be able to just auto attack it to death. There are mobs where that just doesn't apply. You're gonna have to take the risk, but that's why I say minimizing the risk. Obviously, you can't completely eliminate it, but you can minimize it. It will just slow you down. It's unfortunate, but that seems to be how I'm gonna play now because I don't want to stop playing really. If it happens again, though, I'll just go take a shower and do other things for a little while because I have other things I need to do anyways. One of my quests is not showing. Westfall Stew, where'd it go? I'll just make sure I'm always auto-attacking. We'll just carry on. Another thing, before I forget, to mitigate potential DC deaths, travel with the most mitigation you have. So if you're a warrior, you should be walking around. When you're walking around or traversing the world, simply not, killing anything, just traversing the world, or even when you're on your mount, doesn't matter, have a shield on. Equip your shield. If you're a druid, be in bear form. Walk in bear form. It's not as fast as cat, but it's safer. If you DC, there's a higher chance your character lives through the 57 seconds that you will persist in the world.
Well met.
Same thing could be said about
Safe
other
travel.
classes as well. You could have a mitigation set of gear where literally all your stacking is stam, and you can use there's like wardrobe, whatever add-ons where you can just hot swap between the gear sets. So you could have a full set of gear with all stamina, all armor. You know what I mean? Because it's not like you're fighting mobs when you're traversing the world. You just need to have as much health as possible so that if you did DC, you have the best chance of living for those 57 seconds before your character will disappear. Another thing to note when you're trying to mitigate dying to DCs, it's best to stay put. Like, if I'm dragging back like this, some mobs move really fast and they will overrun you, if that makes sense. They'll run past you and then turn around. You'll notice that if you're ever dragging mobs and then you stop, some of the faster ones will run past you, then turn around, which you will no longer be hitting them, and there's a chance that that could occur. So definitely something to consider there. I guess a final point here on mitigating DC deaths. Don't walk through areas where mobs can spawn if you know better. I know obviously not everyone knows where mobs spawn, but I know for a fact that the harvesters spawn in here, and although most of them are dead right now, if I were to walk through here rather than around, DC in the middle, then they spawn, I'm DC'd, they attack me, it's GG. All I have to do is walk around. If they spawn, I'm not DC'd on top of their spawn, the odds of them running over and attacking me is much lower than if I'm standing where they spawn, like that one. This is all kind of what I mean by you can mitigate these risks. You can't eliminate them, but ultimately it's just going to slow you down a little bit. It's not the end of the world. It's not going to slow you down any more than dying would. So, at the end of the day, look at your slash played. You might complain, oh, it takes an extra 30 seconds every single time I'm walking around, and then it adds up. Is it going to add up to be more than your slash played? I don't think so. I highly doubt that. If that is the case, then you're doing something else really wrong. I don't know what level this thing is. I've got absolutely no clue what level that thing is, but it resisted my shit a lot. That was a lot of resist. What level is Foe Reaper? It's level 20? You're telling me I just tried to fight a level 20? I'm level 14! I tried to fucking fight it by myself. I didn't know it was level 20. I would not have attempted the roots, dude. I could have died there. Holy shit. But if anything, that proved bear form's fucking awesome. I mean, I'm not wearing jack shit right now. I've got no man hand, no fucking shoes, no gloves. Holy shit. I'm glad they invited me. I mean, gee whiz. I did not. I would have never guessed a level 20 would spawn there. Those other ones are like 14 or 15. Why is that one 20? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be thinking about that all day, dude.